In today's video,
Took a step back and I jabbed him in the nose. What happened next definitely surprised me. Instead of him fighting back, he just grabbed his nose and goes like this, and I thought, all right, he's gonna fight back. But no, instead of fighting back, he started crying.
That's literally what it is. Literally, alpha males are gonna be like, I put millions of dollars, I studied for hours, I went to the gym for hours. Why don't they still like me? Because you have the scent of a person that does as saying.
And now they think they're going to stop me. Nah, it's not gonna happen. I'll tell you what, I'm waging war right now on everybody who's coming after me. And I'm gonna talk so much they're going to regret they ever spoke about me.
King Azoulouy, that fingernail piece of shit that we know exactly what he's using it for, and it's not anything that he's saying.
When you have long fingernails, especially the pinky, it's the sign of wealth.
Yeah, it makes you look rich. You know why? Because it shows everyone how much money you're willing to piss away up your little nose, you asshole. And yeah, is that thing a manly thing to have on your finger? Well, now, after I put out all those court records showing everybody what kind of real asshole this is, right? He's getting beat up on every corner he turns. And it's worse, much worse of a beating than when he beat off all those 30 men. Well, he can't handle it. And now he's going online crying like a bitch, making threats to everybody, saying his life got threatened, his mother's life got threatened, his sharmuta's life got threatened. So he's waging war on everybody. Wait until I show you what this asshole's doing.
I'm getting endless messages from you guys asking, why do I even respond to the haters? Why am I even paying attention to them? Well, let me explain to you why. Number one, they're saying that I did something that I didn't do. Number two, they're called canceled culture. What they do is they find an alpha male, someone who's strong, someone who's helping other people, someone who is rich, and they target him. They target him so they could cancel him, so he could get his ass off of social media. That's not going to happen with me.
So if you take a look at this guy's social media since this first happened, right? YouTube, Instagram, shit, anything that this asshole's on, go look at the comment section. It's like something you've never seen. And now it looks like it finally got to him because people don't want to see this asshole online. They want him canceled. They want him gone for the shit that he did.
That's not going to happen here. I'm not going to stop. They could put all their energy into my comments, into the messages, into all of that. But there's something deeper now. They're waging war on me.
And then he said his life, it's getting threatened. All these sick comments, he can't even repeat them. His mother's life is getting threatened. His Sharmuta wife, which we know, that poor Sharmuta, you know, he never told her the story that I told everybody. So he's probably dealing with shit at home.
And more than that, they're sending me death threats to me, to my wife, saying that they found out where my mother lives, that they're coming to kill her, that I'm a dirty Jew, that I'm a disgusting Zionist, that I'm a baby killer, and I and all the Jews need to die. So I have to stand up for me and all the rest of the Jews. But them sending like crazy messages, I don't even want to mention them here, how bad they are. These people are absolutely horrible. But I'm not going to stop. And it's not going to end here. And I'm not just going to give up and say, you know what, maybe, no, social media is for me.
So then he starts talking about how when people are young, how what happens to them affects their life as they get older. How ironic, right? This is the king of, I'm not even wanting to say what he does to young people, right?
And you take any of these haters, none of them would truly say anything to my face. And if you ask them how their life was and how the they ended up so fucked up, you will realize that something happened when they were younger. And for some reason, they're letting their past control their future.
Well, what happened to you when you were young? I remember that story The kid in school, what he said he heard you rapping that dumb shit on the corner outside on the basketball courts, right? And they didn't want to hear your dumb rap, so they told you to shut the fuck up. And what did you do? You came over, right? And you got punched in the nose and you went crying like a little bitch.
I took a step back and I jabbed him in the nose. What happened next definitely surprised me. Instead of him fighting back, he just grabbed his nose and goes like this. And I thought, all right, he's gonna fight back. But no, instead of fighting back, he started crying. Full out started crying, bawling tears, and then ran towards the office.
Well, you know what? I just found your rap video online and I couldn't listen to it for 3 seconds, so I'm telling you right now to shut the fuck up and I don't want to hear it.
Wide body, feel like John Gotti, let's cut the fat. You keep on jumping, Jack, we keep them running back. This is a revolution, nothing but evolution. Israeli contribution, the movement's always moving.
And what are you gonna do? Nothing. You're just gonna cry like a little bitch. Exactly what you're doing now online.
I'm sure you're broke. I'm sure you have nothing to your life. I'm sure you don't have a woman. I'm sure you're living in your mother's basement. I'm sure you're fucking fat, overweight. I'm sure you have no money. And at the end of the day, you hate the fact that I'm winning. Well, guess what, motherfucker? It does not matter what you do. I still will keep going and I will still smile. And let me guess, I'll get messages right now from the haters saying, it sounds like we're getting to you. Nah, it's just the beginning. Now I'm getting to you. I promise you.
Then he's getting serious. He's saying how much he loves war. He loves going to war and he's ready for all of it.
It is wartime, guys. It's wartime. And you know what? I love war. I love the chaos. I love the struggle. I love the pain. I love the suffering. I love that. I became so good at suffering that I smile when I suffer. I don't smile when things are calm. I don't. When I'm not struggling, I'm thinking God doesn't want me stronger. But when struggles come to place and they're coming at me, I run head straight right into the fire. And that's what I do. That's why I named myself King Azoulouy. Not Bitch Azoulouy, King Azoulouy. And now they think they're going to stop me. Nah, it's not gonna happen. I'll tell you what, I'm waging war right now on everybody who's coming after me. And I'm gonna talk so much shit, they're going to regret they ever spoke about me.
But I remember the story. Remember when he said he got beat up and he went home and he got an Uzi and then all those kids were scared of him and nobody ever said anything to him again?
I got my ass kicked one time in my life. I was 13 years old. I got jumped by about 30 guys outside of a house party. After that, I purchased an Uzi. Nobody ever jumped me again. Nobody ever said anything again. I was ready to die, and I was ready to take everybody with me.
Well, what are you going to do? Go home and pretend you have a nuclear bomb to scare the shit out of everyone? Because there's a lot more than just 6 people that are going to war against you, asshole.
And I don't need an army of 10,000 haters to go and bash them. I know myself exactly what to do and what to say, and exactly how to fight war with the whole world. I don't need anybody to back me up. If you're my fan, if you love me and you want to be in the comments and fight for me, great. You don't want to be there, you don't want to be any part of it because obviously you're above that, that's also fine. I know how to take care of business myself. Always have, always will be. But when someone's waging war on you, you better wage war back. All these haters in my comments thinking they got me.
So when you look at this whole thing, this mess that this asshole's in online, right? Really something epic, something we haven't really seen this much. I mean, Wes Watson shit was bad. But this is worse because there's nothing worse that you can be in life than a person who hurts women and children. Once that happens and the internet knows about it, God help your life. And that's what we're seeing now. And this is all you're doing. This is all your fault. Because when you started making all those claims about the cream of some young guy, Chinese restaurant man, moving the tables and showing you things under the tables, I don't want to know, right? When you started all those fantasy stories about the Uzi and the mafia, I went and I looked into your bullshit, right? I wanted to see if you went to prison. And then I saw the shit I saw. So this is all you're fucking doing. And you know what? I want to see, I think everyone wants to see, what you're going to do next, because I don't know any way you're going to get out of this.
Now, responding to them, you also have to understand that when they're accusing me of something that I didn't do, if I don't respond, then it looks like I did it. So now I'm going to make a video showing facts that I didn't do what they said that I've done. With that being said, that still doesn't stop the fact that these guys, no matter what I'm going to say, are going to talk shit about me, and they're going to try to get me off of the internet. But them sending like crazy messages, I don't even want to mention them here, how bad they are. These people are absolutely horrible. But I'm not going to stop. And it's not going to end here. And I'm not just going to give up and say, you know what, maybe, no, social media is for me. I'm here to show you that no matter what hits you, you still keep pushing. You wake up in the morning, there's a reason for that. God woke you the fuck up today, so you're gonna do something with your lousy ass. So you're gonna make the world a better place.
Guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, he's just gonna make it worse for himself. I could tell from here on out. No, we've already touched on the topic about predators and stuff, but this guy can make as much of a fit as much as he can, because no one's not going to listen to him. I'm telling you guys right now, the era of alpha males and beta, whatever you want to call it, is over. It's 6 feet underwater as far as I'm concerned. Like, people don't fuck with that type of shit anymore. Like, real men don't fuck with that type of shit. If you're watching Red Pill until this very day, you're a worthless motherfucker. You gave up. See, the thing is, even though it may look like, you know, this is something that you can really listen to and you think you're going to take this advice, but these motherfuckers like to scam people like you. Especially all these people trying to, you know, buy their courses, buy their lessons, their books, trying to read their books. Like, they're really going to learn something. You learn nothing from alpha males. These guys do not exist outside their domain, bro. Like, where have we seen this guy really be successful except being known as a meme and a joke? When I was on Instagram, this guy would get clowned constantly in the comments. By the way, for an Instagram with like something huge amount of followers, there's not enough people commentating. They ain't saying nothing in there. Last time I was in there was like 63 people, and most of them are like bots and shit. Like, the other 35% are people talking shit. Like, no one gives a shit about Red Pill anymore. It's literally, you know what, here's this. Red Pill is the equivalent of trying to make a defense for SA. Let's say straight up. They feel like they have the right to assault anybody, any woman. They feel like they are justified for it. So if they like you, they're going to ask for your number at a bar. Especially, they're the type of men to do that. They're going to ask for your number at a bar when you're tipsy and out of it. So imagine how that works. This is what these types of dudes teach these kids, these boys. And these boys repeat those actions when they grow up, and then they wonder why they are not liked. And then the male loneliness epidemic starts to come into play for no reason when it's a victimization mindset. In fact, it's an incountability, as far as I'm concerned, that you basically don't want to take accountability for the fucked up things you started. So say, for example, if someone was to tell you, no, what's your first response? You're gonna call her all sorts of misogynistic slurs and shit. You know, calling her equivalent to someone on the street, a lady of the night. They'll just do anything. But then when you finally realize you're not liked by nobody and nobody fucks with you, that's when you start to realize 2 and 2, right? Oh, right. Because then your brain is like, wow, I'm not liked by anyone. I thought women like me. I got the money. It's the equivalent of smiling friends. Remember that one memed clip where the guy talks about they put something or millions of dollars into something and they should like it. Something along those lines. That's literally what it is. Literally, alpha males are going to be like, I put millions of dollars, I studied for hours. I went to the gym for hours. Why don't they still like me? Because you have the scent of a person that does as saying. You believe you have the rights to shit. And this guy got exposed for pred behavior. And this motherfucker acting like we don't know what's up. I'm telling you, it's over for rage baiters. It's over. This is the era that dies out. Like, literally. Trump got exposed for the Epstein files and lying about them. The right wings are even turning on him. They're burning their hats. They're burning everything. They don't give a fuck anymore. See what happens when your whole thing is about pissing people off? You didn't just piss everyone off. You pissed the people who supported you off. You wasted their time. You scammed everybody. Now they're realizing that you're a piece of shit. See what happens when you believe you're above everything? That mindset is just meant to doom you from the very beginning. Look, guys, if he comes after people, go ahead. Sue, do what you need to do. However, you're not powerful enough for shit. No one's intimidated of you. Like someone like you who is acting like you're gonna threaten everyone. You're gonna literally take them to court. You're gonna call the police, get the FBI involved. Go right ahead, nigga. Go right ahead. Just watch what will happen. Watch when all these people pull up with lawyers and shit and you're fucked. And they have a good case against you. All they need is that receipt and those records. That's all they need. The judge is gonna look at him like he's a piece of shit. And that's it. Look. He's gonna lose. I know for a fact he's going to lose. He's only confident because he believes that his supporters, yeah, we're going to put that in quotation, supporters are going to support him. They will not support him. They're trolls. They're trolling him. They troll everybody else. No one's buying his books. No one's going to buy your lame ass courses. The alpha male red pill shit, sigma male bullshit is dead. It's over with. I knew you guys would lose the moment it started in 2021. You guys are done. Quit fucking coping, quit being delusional, and just accept defeat. This shit is crazy, bro. Look, I'm gonna end this video off. Just know this guy's gonna be in deep shit. I can't wait to see the next episode of King Azoulouy or Bitch Azoulouy finally get his comeuppance and is probably in jail. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Otako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!